Preeti is a journalist of 25 years and she's worked in three mediums of print, electronic and digital. So she is the editor of digital news platform. She writes on diplomacy and travel, blogger and a YouTuber. She's a co-founder of Metamorphosis Foundation, an organization that works on social engineering, defense veterans and war widows. She's an established anchor and an interviewer. Please take a seat.
I totally agree with Deepika. It's not important to get married for that matter, although marriage is an institution in our country. And more important, is the quality of life that you live, whether outside marriage or in marriage. You may be very happy without marriage, and you may be the worst of, facing worst of things in marriage as well. But considering, and what I think is that considering, the Indian society, Indian traditions, the way we are, there is a lot of stress, lot of emphasis that is given to marriage by family. Every family wants, every family, parents want that their son, daughter should get married. But I think now it's time we moved beyond, and the present mindset is totally different to probably what our age was. So precisely, yes, it's not so important. I feel quality of life is more important.
So you
than
think
what you
the youngsters have a privilege to choose about अगर कुछ गड़बड़ है तो आप संभालो आप compromise करो
yeah. So I have a lot of examples in my life as well. I mean, people I know who have gone through all this. So I mean, there's a far relative, I would say. So she was first, she married, I mean, three times married.
Achha.
So first relationship she married, of course, but they didn't get along well. Then she left him and came home back to the parents. Then again she looked out for someone in the somewhere, and then she found someone, and then again she thought of marrying him. And then, but third time that also didn't work out because he was a little alcoholic. So she came back to the parents again. Then she again started looking for someone, because she didn't want to live alone, spend her life alone. So then she married a person of status, and now even though they don't really gel, and mindset is not the same, but still now she's holding on to him because he's kind of provided her social status, and and she feels now, maybe also she feels now that going to a fourth one will be a little more as far as society is concerned, particularly Indian society. But I think, yes, the stress entails in all this, the girl, she does undergo all the mental trauma, the stress, because it's not easy to break a relationship and then get into another one, and especially if you're married. Even otherwise your relationships also, not married ones, although that also takes a lot of toll. So finally it toll. So I think it's a lot of mental and psychological stress that changes your personality also.
Okay.
Right?
So a quick question to audience: is living in equal to living in sin?
No. Nowadays,
I hope you're not saying this just out of
The first mantra for me, both have to, be mature enough to understand each other and make spaces for each other as well. Understanding also includes the love factor. We understand that the love is not constant always. It's up and down types. I think that happens in everyone, irrespective of ages, whether it is the millennial, duly married, or even anyone aged 60 or 70. So it's always, I'm sure, going up and down, which is the interesting part of it also. But yes, understanding and giving spaces.
the session?
Yeah, I mean, I would just want to put in just a small word that all this that we've discussed is more of a urban phenomenon also.
Because we are celebrating urban
not just, I mean, you don't find all these talks or this evolution when you, go into semi-urban areas or even small areas. Thank you so much. And just a half an hour.